So I wanted to thank Ariel Ash once again for putting such a really important resource in the description box of one of her latest fragrance videos. This is the link to the spray bottles from Amazon, which I immediately purchased because I do have a full size of a fragrance that I just purchased that I want to carry around with me. I'm not carrying the entire bottle, and I was just like, I've seen videos on how to decant fragrances in spray bottles before, but I had no idea, when I would get into looking for the bottles and the tools that are involved in this. So when I saw this video from Ariel Ash, I was just like, yes, this is it. And it's so simple, and I love the bottles so much, and I can't wait to try this out for the first time. And I thought I would try it out with you. So if you want to see this video of me decanting a fragrance for the very first time from a spray bottle, keep watching. So these are the bottles from Amazon. I believe they're no more than about like $14, very affordable. And what I love the most about them is that they are glass bottles, and they look a lot like the travel size glass bottles that a lot of the designer fragrances from Sephora come in. I know for sure that Kayali uses square shaped glass bottles like this in her travel size fragrances, and I love that. So here is the fragrance that I'm going to be decanting today. This is Commodity Milk. If you've watched any of my videos this month, you'll know that I am absolutely crazy about this fragrance. This is Commodity Milk Plus, which is the Scent Space Bold. They also have this in expressive and personal along with all the other fragrances. This is the unique thing about Commodity's fragrances. They offer scent projection differences in every one of their scents. So personal is for those who just want a fragrance that's close to their skin and only they can really smell. Expressive is for those who are around them and those who might come close to them. And then the bold obviously is for projecting all through the room. And I happen to love both the expressive and the bold. I have a little bit of the Milk Expressive from the duo set that I purchased, and I talked about that in my previous video. I have that in my medicine cabinet where it lives. I do definitely want to get a full size of that as well, but for today, we're just going to be decanting the Commodity Milk Bold. This is 6 bottles for about $14 on Amazon, as I mentioned before, and it comes with the different tools to decant fragrances in 3 different ways. So I'm going to be using the one that has the spray nozzle for Commodity Milk. So just as a reminder, this is what the spray nozzle looks like. These all come with 2 of each of the funnels and the little dropper thing. The other one of this, it cracked off, like this tip cracked off. So that's my only complaint about this. It probably fell apart in travel or something, I don't know. But that means this is the only one I have to work with, which is fine because this is the only fragrance that I want to decant. But if you want to do multiple, you definitely have to clean these out so you don't have like cross-contamination of fragrances. So it does help to have like a few of these, but for now, this will be fine. So this part has to come off so that I can replace it with the nozzle that I got in this set of glass bottles. So let me see, can I do that? Is it gonna come off? Oh boy. This has to, oh my God, this has to come off. What if it doesn't? Okay, shoot. Okay, here it goes. Got it off. Oh my God, I hope that wasn't a huge mistake. Did I break it off? No, I did not break it. I did not break it off. I pulled it up. So there you go. I've watched at least one video on this, so it makes sense to me. So then the little nozzle gets replaced with this one. Is it? Okay. I could be wrong on this. All right, so this is not working the way that I had hoped it would. Because I had imagined that I was just going to take the bottle Is this supposed to come out like this? I was just gonna take the bottle and just go like this and squeeze it in, but I think more than that needs to come off. Let me just replace this, because some of it is going to spray out for me to get it back in. That's fine. Does that look like it went back in the same as before? I hope so. It does not feel to me as if it's as secure as it was before, but let's get some spritzes in. Because even if, like when I pull this up, I put this on here, this clearly works. But I need it to work the other way around. I need it to be, I need to get this fragrance out of this bottle into this bottle. Okay, so that's back in the way that it's supposed to. You can even hear it pushing air out. So I know that these are really good. So I'm really impatient. And this is the only method that I can see that could possibly work. I really don't want to waste any of this, but I'm gonna just try and spray it directly in here and see how much I can get. Okay, so here we go. Oh boy, this is gonna be messy. I can just feel it. Oh no, this is working. I mean, this is the best way that I can think of that it would work. So you can see it's dripping from the funnel into the bottle. Yep. And I do feel a little tiny bit spraying up, like upwards, but just a little bit. I was really afraid that I was gonna lose too much of the juice, but I think most of it's going down in here. Yes. That's half a bottle so far. Yeah, I was hoping to do this a little bit more elegantly, but look, it is what it is. I don't want to carry this around with me, and I love it. I'm still wearing it all the time. I am literally down to the last drop of the actual travel size of this that I purchased. So I was just like, I gotta do this soon so that I can continue to walk around in a cloud of commodity milk all day. Ooh, yes. Yes, there's so much left. Because I have not been using this at all. I've been spraying my expressive from the duo set and the small travel size. Like I said, like I have not been spraying this directly onto my body except for what you've seen me do in this video while I do this first time ever decant. I only want to spray it on myself from a travel size. I just want this bottle to live somewhere and just be like, you know, the backup to fill bottles like this, basically. So I think I'm just going to do this. I'm not going to fill it right up to the top. That's probably not a good idea. So yeah. I think this was pretty good. I think it was very clean. Everything went all the way in. Nothing spilled over. So pretty good. Not the method that I wanted to use, but it's fine. Let me take this off. And I would label this, but this is the only fragrance that I have in this bottle, so I know that it's commodity milk. But if I do more, I will label them so that I remember what they are, because I have a terrible, terrible habit of spraying fragrances on tester strips, putting them in my pocket and totally forgetting what they are. And the same thing would happen in this case, unless there's like some color variation. But for now, I don't have to label it. I can just throw it in my bag. Okay, so now I'll do my first spritz from the travel size bottle. I'm sure it will be fine. It's just gonna take a little minute to pull all the fragrance up, I'm sure. Here it comes. Ooh, ooh. That was a nice light mist. Here, let me just show you. Ooh, I love that. Ooh. Yeah, this atomizer is fantastic. This is such a good purchase. I'm so glad that I got these. They're beautiful. The glass travel size bottle is my favorite. Let me just show you the one travel size glass bottle that I have from Kylie in the Vanilla Utopia, because it looks just like this. I'll be right back. So here is Kylie's Utopia Vanilla Coconut in the travel size glass, square glass bottle. This is the one from Amazon. So now I can see the differences here. This one is a lot taller. This one is smaller. I'm not sure if maybe it says on the website on Amazon or on the box how much this holds, but as you can see, it's definitely less than this one. But other than that, they're basically the same with, you know, the same design. This has a gold cap, this has a black cap. But I just really love glass bottles for anything, really. I love glass bottles to hold just about anything. I just think it's very classy looking. It's very elegant. You know, I just think it's very beautiful. So I'm very happy that I got these. I'm so glad that there are 5 more left. This is fantastic. There are tons and dozens of videos on how to do this. This is just the first time that I have done it. I actually looked at like a YouTube short to figure it out, because this really doesn't require that much time, but I just think that this is so handy, such a great resource. Once again, thank you to Ariel Ash for putting me on, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. I look forward to seeing you in my next one soon. Happy holidays. See you in 2024.